So today's topic is characteristics of management or the features of management. Now what is management? Management is getting things done through other people efficiently and effectively. That is management. In view of that, today we will learn about the features of management or characteristics of management. Features of management. Now, what is the first feature? Number one is goal-oriented process. What is management? Management is goal-oriented process. Management is done with some purpose. There is some objective related with the management. Right? They have some specific objective. They have some desired objective. They have some specific goals, and in order to attain that goals, management is done. So management is done in order to attain what? In order to achieve the predetermined goals. And how is this predetermined goals achieved? By proper utilization of available resources. Whatever resources is made available to you, you will make the best use of that resources and try to attain or try to achieve the objectives of your organization. Number two, management is pervasive. What is the meaning of pervasive? That is, management is required in all types of organization. Whether it is a small organization, a big organization, whether it is a politically related organization, or profit-based organization, or social-based organization, whatever is the nature of organization, management is a must. Management is required. Right? That means management is universal in nature. Right? Management as pervasive means it is used irrespective of the size of the organization. Whether the organization is big or small, you require management. Whether your organization is to carry out economic activities or non-economic activities, you do require management. So management is needed in all types of organization. That is called pervasive. Number three, management is multi-dimensional. Now, what is multi-dimensional? It has a different phase. It has a different dimension. Management work in three dimensions, you can say. Managing the work. Managing the work. Managing the work means what? What work to be done? Okay? How that work is to be done. So that is managing the work. Number two is managing the people. Why managing the people? Because the work is done through other people. Right? So you have to manage the people in order to get your work done. Because there are different groups of people working in an organization, and these people have different behaviors and different attitudes. So their attitudes and behaviors have to be managed, right? In order to bring them together and work together so that the work is done on time and efficiently. Managing the operation. What is the meaning of operation? Operation means getting the work done using the resources, that is activities. The activities that is being conducted in the organization has to be controlled, has to be checked, has to be managed. Right? That is why management is considered as multi-dimensional. Yes, boys. Right? Another goal can be achieving social objectives. Now, what is social objectives? Social welfare to the society. Right? Providing the products they want from the skills and resources available in the society. This can be one of the social objectives. Right? Providing employment in the society. That is another social objective that is fulfilled by the organization. So now we go to the fourth point. Management is continuous. What does it mean? Management consists of a series of functions to be done, and these functions are performed by all managers, and these functions have to be performed in a continuous basis. What is this function? The functions of planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling, right? These all these functions are performed by the manager, and these functions have to be performed by the manager continuously, right? So this process of management will keep on taking place in the organization so long the organization exists. That means as long as there is organization, there is management. So management is never ending function, right? This function keeps on taking place. Number 5 is group activity. Management is a group activity. That's another feature. Management is group activity. Why is this called group activity? Now, when we talk about management, what comes in your mind? Is it one person or a group of persons? So, management means a group of persons, different managers in an organization. Management consists of, or management includes the people from the board of directors down to the supervisor, right? Directors, managing directors, you have functional directors, you have foremen, you have supervisors. All these people come under the definition of management. So management means not one person, management means a group of people. So group of people do the activity of management. So it is a group activity since it involves managing and coordinating activities of different people as a team to attain the desired objectives of the organization. That means here, the functions of management is performed by not one person, but is performed by different people at different level of operation. Supervisor at his own level of operation, he does the work of management, right? Controlling his people, controlling the people under him, guiding the people under him. Likewise the foreman, and so on. So you have, next one is the dynamic function. What is the meaning of dynamic? Can anyone tell me the meaning of dynamic? Changing, yeah, that's the meaning of dynamic, changing. So management is done in an organization whose environment keeps on changing. We have learned in the first chapter, business environment. Is it static or it's dynamic? Tell me. Dynamic. Business environment is dynamic because different forces and factors that affects the working of the business keep on changing. The external factors mostly, they keep on changing, right? And the management has to work in this changing environment. That is why management is considered as a dynamic function, because it's never fixed, it's never static. Whatever decision you have taken today, right? The same decision cannot be taken tomorrow when you are faced with different environment. So you have to keep changing your way of handling the things, way of getting the work done will not be the same, because it has to be changed with the change in the environment, right? That is why the management is considered as dynamic function. Now next one is intangible forces. Intangible force. Management is intangible force. Intangible means it cannot be seen. So the management that is happening in an organization cannot be seen, but it can only be felt. How can you feel it? You can feel it. It can only be felt. How can you feel it? Through the results obtained by the management. Through the results obtained, you will feel whether the things have been managed well or not only from the results that you get. If the management has been able to obtain the objectives of the business, or the management has been able to motivate the people to do better work at minimum of cost, then we can say yes, that is management. So management is not visible, but it can be felt, and it can be felt only through the results that it provides. So that is why it is considered as intangible forces. Okay. So that's done. So now tell me at least 4 features that you have learned today. 4 features of management.